Hey guys, this is Jacob Waters here with NCAD, that's the National Council on Alcoholism and Drug Dependence. I just want to do a little video for you guys today since we're not able to be out there with you guys in the community, but we still want to share some of the information that we have. Hopefully everybody's staying safe and healthy and just relaxing during this time because I know it's very stressful for a lot of people. So today, one of the things that I want to talk about risk and protective factors as it pertains to substance use disorders. Our risk factors are going to be things that lead a person or an individual to develop a substance use disorder as they become older. And our protective factors are going to be the things that protect against that. So let's dive in and let's look at a few of these things. Our risk factors, we have internal and external. Some internal ones are going to be genetics. So we do know that alcoholism and some of those things are genetic. If your family has it, you might be more susceptible to it. You have mental illness and health. We have things called co-occurring disorders that make it much easier for a person to fall prey to substance use disorders. You have a lack of attachment. How was your attachment style as you were growing up? And also sex and gender. We know that men are more likely to try an illegal drug for the first time. And once doing that, women are more likely to fall prey to relapse. And so some of your external risk factors are going to be things like negative peers. So you are who you hang around. If you're hanging around people who are doing bad things, you're very likely to do those bad things as well. You also have trauma. How available is that substance in your area? Do you have access to it? And then your family of origin. How did you grow up? Okay. How was your lifestyle as you were growing up? So let's move on to some of the protective factors. Remember, these are things that are going to protect us from developing a substance use disorder. We have internal, so are you good at setting boundaries? Do you have a well-developed sense of self? Do you have positive coping mechanisms? What do you do when you become stressed out? Are you resilient? How do you handle after you've become stressed out? Or how do you keep from falling prey to peer pressure? And healthy development. So did you have a healthy development as you were growing up? We know that people who did not are more likely to develop substance use disorders. Some external ones are going to be positive peers. Remember, we are the people we hang around. So if they're positive people, I'm more likely to fall into that subcategory. Do you have community policy? Is there things in place in your community that prevent you from doing it if you fall, if you want to do it that one time, but you're prevented? Community prevention, that's what we do at NCAD. Do you have prevention in your community? Is there awareness events and things of that nature? And also diet and exercise. So I know I listed off a bunch of things, and so what I really want to do is tell you is when we talk about risk and protective factors, everybody's got some of each, right? So I have some risk factors and I have protective factors as well. So our goal in prevention is to lower your risk factors. We want to keep those low, and we want to raise your protective factors. So if we've got an area of the community that has a lot of risk, we want to bring some protective factors into that area of that community so that those individuals are less likely to develop substance use disorders as they become older. I really appreciate you guys listening, and I just want to thank you, and I hope you tune in again. Bye.